Hello everyone. So today, it is the weekend of July the 26th and the 27th. Today's the 27th. So it is a Sunday. I'm out here walking with Daisy. There's Daisy behind me. So we're out here walking at Liberty Park here in Sedalia. Since we just moved to Sedalia. I'll show you guys. I guess July the 9th anyway, they drained the lake or the pond, whatever you want to call it here. So can't go fishing or anything like that out here right now. I guess it's supposed to be brought back in the winter time. So they're doing some renovations. But we're still out here walking. Daisy's having a good time. So relaxing. We had a really good weekend, by the way, and I'll show you guys some of the stuff I did. I did not take, unfortunately, I didn't get any footage of what we did Friday and Saturday. I probably should have. Saturday, not so much really to record, a little bit, but Friday would have been a bigger chance to record, and for some reason, I just didn't. I don't know why. I could have, but I think for certain parts of it, it would have been hard to record and participate at the same time with Erlen's birthday party, but still would have been cool to record some of it, but I didn't record any. Oh, Daisy sees doggy. Daisy sees a doggy. But yeah, so we'll be getting ready to leave here in a little bit, but right now I'm just letting her enjoy the walk, and then I'll show you guys when we get to the house some of the stuff that we did and some of the stuff that we got, and go from there. There you go, Daisy and the squirrel. Squirrel up there. I don't know if y'all can see it, but there's a squirrel up there. He's telling off Daisy, but Daisy can care less. All right, y'all. So before I get to my weekend recap, if you will, that I was telling you about when I was out with Daisy Duke, allow me to show you some of the stuff that we came across, and then I've got a couple movie reviews as well. So first, some of the stuff that we came across. So, Coca-Cola. Trying to show y'all. Trying to be very careful here, but trying to show y'all. I haven't opened the cans yet, so we could do that real quick and just see what we got here. But yeah, Coke. And I'm sorry for the positioning. Yeah, I don't have my own cameraman, so. But Coke has got Star Wars cans, and I'm not sure if it's just the villains. That I don't know, because it's showing just like the villains on the side, so I don't know if it's just villains or what. And I have to fill the fridge up a little bit anyway, so let's see what we got here on these cans. It might just be the villains, I'm not sure. So here's one of the cans here. So there's that. Well, I guess it wouldn't be just villains though, would it? Because there's Ahsoka on the side too. I just saw her. I didn't see her a while ago. So Ahsoka. So that's not all villains necessarily. She's not really a villain. So, but there again, she was friends with Anakin for a while. Anakin was a villain, so maybe that's what they're trying to portray. Okay, so it's the same one. So maybe these are all the same can. Yeah. These happen to be all the same can, so. But that's okay. I'll look out and see who else I might get, but these are all the same can. I wish they would change it up to where you got different ones, but it's okay. So I'll be on the lookout and see who else I may get, but so I don't know, like I said, don't know if it's just Star Wars villains or what, but those are really cool. So I got that. All right, and then something else I want to show you all that we got. It's brand new. I got these for Angela. We haven't tried them yet, so hopefully maybe on next weekend's episode I'll have an opportunity to try them during the week, or maybe next week, and then I can give you all a review on them. But they have Harry Potter. So there's 2 different types of Harry Potter coffee mates. So I really got those for Angela because she's a big Harry Potter fan. So those are really for her more so than me. But yeah, so that I got for her. So that we'll be trying soon. So there's some things there that we saw this weekend that we thought were really cool, and we're going to try to get us some. So there you go. And then movie reviews. So first off, Happy Gilmore 2. I did see it on Netflix. Watched it right when it came out. Got really excited for it, especially with knowing the cast that they had, and of course being Adam Sandler and bringing back Happy Gilmore, which I love that movie. I'm just going to say solid 10 out of 10. I loved it. Great sequel. I wish they would have put it in theaters instead of having it on Netflix. I think it would have done great at the box office, but nevertheless, loved the movie. Loved everything about it. Travis Kelce was in the movie, and his dad was in the movie. Big props to them. They did a great job. But the whole cast did really well. There's Becky Lynch. Eminem was in it. Guy, which if you've seen some of his stuff on Food Network, he was in it. Such a great cast. Some Maxwell Freeman, or MJF, from AEW, he was in it. Such a great cast. They did such a great job. I love that movie. I'm definitely going to be watching it again. I'm thinking about watching it again tonight, actually. Already. Watching it the second time. Loved it. And then we watched Fantastic Four, the new Fantastic Four, last night. I love that movie also. Great movie if you haven't seen it. Another 10 out of 10 in my opinion. I think Marvel is starting to get a lot better in making these movies now. But yeah, I just loved it. I think they hit a home run with this. Of course, I'm trying to think. Miss Fantastic or Invisible? What do you want to say there? I forgot. But anyway, she's pregnant, of course, and with a baby, and the Silver Surfer is in it. The whole. You just gotta go see it, but it was freaking awesome. Loved it. Loved the cast. I love the acting in this one. I was going in kind of skeptic because, here we are with the Silver Surfer again, and that was kind of how the original Fantastic Four, the Fantastic Four from 2000s, that's kind of what ended them, was that particular film with the Silver Surfer, which really wasn't quite that good. It could have been a lot better. It had good moments, but it could have been a lot better than what it was. And but yeah, they hit. I think in this one they hit a home run. I think it was a really good movie. It's got a lot of Marvel fans talking right now, left and right. And then of course with the new Superman movie, I haven't seen it yet. I'm still a little skeptic. I may wait till it comes out before I see it. I don't know yet, but really good movie. We liked the Fantastic Four, and we liked the Happy Gilmore too. So there's my reviews. All right, y'all. So, as I was saying, I didn't go to the farmer's market Saturday. Let me get a refresher, though. First off, for Friday, we went, Erin, Angela, and her family, and two of Erin's friends. We went up to celebrate Erin's 18th birthday in Columbia. Went to the mall, and we went to this place called Power Up, or Level Up, I think. I think it's Level Up. Level Up is the one in Columbia. There's a Power Up here in Sedalia that's very similar. But anyway, so the place is called Level Up. And here's the bag. So Level Up. They got a bowling alley in there too, and they got a whole bunch. It's like a really big arcade / bowling alley / I think there's like laser tag, and then there's like a putt golf in there too somewhere, apparently. Oh, and there's a place where you can like climb and I think do a little slides or something. I don't know, but anyway, we played around in the arcade. I didn't win a whole lot, but I don't really care. I just jumping from game to game to see which ones I like better. So maybe the next time I go in, I'll have more of a feel of what I want to go do. But so I got this bouncy ball. It does work in here. So, high bounce ball. I basically figured it would be something that I could play with, which Panther's playing with it now. I figured it was something I could play with the pets with. That, and then, let's see. Angela won this, so she won a couple of things too. This is one that she won. Some type of money thing. And then she won a couple bracelets. I did too. I won I got one bracelet that I gave to Erin, since she's the birthday girl. And then I got like one small ball that's should be in there. Yeah, this one. I figured that would be something else the cats could play with. See if he takes to it. Looks like he might. Looks like he might. I figured that would be something for the cats to play with. And then there's got like a kind of like a quarters game up there. Of course, instead of winning money, though, it's like a Star Wars quarters game. So instead of winning money, you win like Star Wars cards. So I got quite a few of them. And some of these I'm going to give to one of Angela's uncles, who's a big Star Wars fan as well. So he'll get a few of these that are duplicates. So, like, I got Luke Skywalker there. I got 2 Luke Skywalkers. Got a Darth. This is my first time looking through it. So, Darth Vader. Got a Vader. So, and these are pretty thick cards, by the way. These feel kind of like credit cards. I don't know if they'll be worth anything or not, but Boba Fett, Princess Leia, got Chewie, Chewbacca, the Emperor, so got him, Han Solo. Got Han Solo. Got 2 Han Solos. Looks like I got 2 Vaders. 2 Chewbaccas. And another Boba Fett. So that's what I got. The only one I was lacking is a Stormtrooper. I want to say Stormtrooper and Yoda. So, but yeah, got those. And then, so Saturday, Angela here, since she just walked in, she went to the farmer's market. So she got us, they had, the theme was Christmas in July. So we got some really cool cookies. I don't know if y'all can see backwards. But anyway, eggnog, some gingerbread, sugar cookies, snickerdoodle, cookie butter. So Yeah. So some Christmas cookies there. So she got that for us Saturday while her and Daisy were dressed up in Royals gear and hung out up there. I was helping out my uncle up here while they were goofing off. Actually, I was going to try to help him out, but he already had his stuff done, so I just went for a visit. So I had a good visit. She had a good outing as well. Both of us had some fun. We came back home. Had some good food. What else can I say? It's really about it for this weekend as far as that goes. So, but it was a very fun weekend. We had a really good time. Like I said, I've never seen Star Wars cards like these. I'm going to put them somewhere here in the game room for now. And if I ever happen to go back, I might get the rest of them, I hope. So, and these extra ones I'll put back in the bag. So then maybe Angela and I can put them up. So next time we see her Uncle Eric, we'll give him those. But Level Up was really cool. We liked it. And like I said, they got an arcade here in town called Power Up that's similar to that. I don't know if they have a bowling alley or anything like that, like they did at the mall, but they do have the arcade, which is what we're interested in. So that would give us something to do. So we may try the Power Up here in town at some point and see how well we like it. But yeah. It was a very, very fun weekend. We enjoyed it. We had a blast. And that pretty much catches you all up to speed as far as what's going on. I do apologize that I did not get my camera out to show you all much. But, yeah, Panther here, he seems to be enjoying the place. I think he's trying to get his routine going. He likes to go from place to place and check things out. So, right now, watching the Royals back here. I've been getting into my routine of watching ball games back here and a couple of shows off of Netflix. So that's what I basically do back here. Every now and then, I might pop in a movie or something. I've got a converter coming in soon for because this TV only does HDMI. So I have an RCA converter coming in soon that will at least allow me to play those games. I don't know how well, it will look on the television, but time will tell. But at least I've got a converter coming in, so we'll see. So I'll be able to play some of those games. And definitely know I'll be back here playing some video games like that, especially on rainy days when you can't do anything else outside. And you got the weekend off. Hey, video games. Or snowy, cold day outside. And you don't want to get out because it's too cold. Video games. But yeah. And like I said, as you all seen me earlier, taking Daisy out to the park. She had fun out there. So that'll be something that her and I will probably do more often now that we're up here. So I said, we're getting into a new routine as far as that goes. And speaking of routines, I do want to say I will get back into the Missouri Day of History starting next year. Because I can't remember exactly where I let off and how much I'm going to have to catch up now since I missed a lot. So I was like, you know what? What I'll probably do after I thought about it, I was like, I'll probably just go ahead and start it back up next year and just restart it. And so next year I'll restart it and you all will get a chance to really see or we'll get to go through it together, I guess, and see what it all was or is. So it might get a little boring because we'll be going over some of the same history again, but eventually we'll get to the new stuff. So that'll be fun. And then I'll try to get into those questions again too when I get you know what? I probably could do a couple of those questions real quick, actually. But the Missouri Day of History, yeah, I'll just wait on that till next year. But we can do that. So let's see what questions we've got here. I do happen to... Because last week we're kind of still moving around, so I wasn't sure where I put those books. But okay, so we've got this one. I think I already went through the other one, because I think I got through June, if I'm not mistaken. And that's pretty much where... some point in June is right when I caught up with Martha Eve Maynor. So I'm done with those questions. Maybe in about a year or two, I'll go over those questions again and just see if my answers have changed or whatever. See how ridiculous those questions are. But still, give me something to do then. All right, so here we go. And I got to remember where we were at. I may just have to make it up and just say, hey, so we're right here. I do remember some of these. Let's see. What is the most cliche thing you've done in your life? We'll just start right here because I don't remember these. So if I did answer these, I do apologize. A wish you make again and again. A wish that I make again and again. I don't really know at the moment. I don't really make wishes so much. I say prayers, in which case I always pray for my family and my friends and for health, for good health for everyone, and, that everybody stays safe and those kind of things. But, I mean, I guess if you want to count that as a wish, I don't know. But that's a prayer that I always say. As far as wishes go, I don't really necessarily do wishes. Let's see. Have you ever been on a blind date? No. Are you OCD about anything? I don't say I'm OCD. I like to stay organized, even though I don't quite stay as organized as I'd like to. But I don't really say that would be OCD necessarily. So no, I don't really think I'm aware. If I am OCD about something, I don't know what it is. So I'm not really aware of it. What happened to put you at your lowest low? If I remember right, it was life in general. It was just one bad thing after another bad thing after another bad thing, and that's what put me into my lowest low. But I'm not there anymore, so. Let's see. How do you get into the holiday spirit? Probably, I think what really gets me into the holiday spirit more than anything, once we get closer to the holiday, is like, I think it's really the sights, the smells, and the music kind of gets me into the holiday spirit. Once I see those, once you see the store starting to put up the holiday stuff, and then not necessarily Hobby Lobby, because Hobby Lobby always puts the stuff up, but anybody else. Once you kind of see it going up from store to store, and then you kind of look around and you see you smell the smells of like cinnamon and spice and that kind of stuff. The nutmeg. um, and then of course, you hear the music playing, the Christmas songs, that kind of stuff. That's usually what gets me into the holiday spirit, so to speak. When people look you in the eyes, what do you hope they see? Um, Blue eyes. I'm going to go with blue. I hope they see blue. Of course, it could be colorblind, and, that happens. And they're probably going to see a set of glasses, so I hope they see that. So I'm going to go with that. I know that's not exactly what they're asking, but I don't really care. Because it doesn't bother me what people see about me. It doesn't bother me. People are going to see what they see. That's the bottom line. There's nothing I can do about that. But, I mean, physically, I hope they see 2 pairs of eyes and hopefully some glasses. And if they're not colorblind, I hope they see some blue eyes there. So that's what I hope they see. For your wedding ceremony, do you want it to be big or an elaborate or small and intimate? Small and intimate. It doesn't have to be big and elaborate. I'm not a king or a queen. I don't need a lot of people there. And quite frankly, I'd rather not have a lot of people there that I don't know. So that's why I'm glad I'm not a king or a queen. But anyway, so we went through some questions. So I did do that this time around. I didn't do that last time. But to be fair, we were still looking for a lot of this stuff last week. We were just kind of getting moved in and settled. So found it now. So we're good on that. And now we'll go through the tarot card deck. And I do got another tarot card deck I found this weekend, actually. So I will probably August or September time frame, we'll start that one up. That is the Back to the Future. So, and they went Back to the Future in September. So sometime August, September time frame, we'll start it up. I think there's another one I want to start up around that time too. So, yeah. But anyway, wait and see. But it's something else to look forward to. So here we go. Let's see what we got here. So the first one we got upside down. We got Igor, King of Wands. King of Wands, but he's upside down. So he'll go to the top. And then the next one, another upside down card. Man, we're getting a lot of upside down. We got the World, and I think that's the baby from the second movie. It looks like it anyway. So there we go. But it was upside down. So that will go to the left. And then another upside down. My goodness. The sun. The sun. But it was upside down. It will go in the middle. And then we've got... Oh, nope. I thought that one was right side up too, but no. We got the Hanged Man. So another one from the second movie. We got the 2 ghosts from the electric chair, the Hanged Men. And this one is upside down. So we'll put it over to the right. And then we got one more card. And it too is upside down. My goodness. We got the Judge. Well, how convenient. We got the 2 in the electric chair, so why not the Judge too? But he is also upside down. We'll put him at the bottom. All right, so here we go. So let's see what we've got here. All right. So let me see here. Do this the old-fashioned way. And I apologize for the camera angle, but I gotta read the book. So, King of Wands. This is what happens when you don't have a cameraman. All right, here we go. King of Wands, and this is upside down, so I'll let y'all look at the card here. So, since it's reversed, the King of Wands reversed is a warning not to be unrealistic in your goals. Overambitious expectations will lead to struggle and possible failure. You may want to start with tracking particular apparitions before chasing full-scale paranormal manifestations. Okay, so I kind of get what they're saying. Don't be unrealistic about your goals this week. So keep things simple, kind of thing, I guess. All right, so next we have the World, and it's upside down. I think I passed the World. Here we go. The World, and it is upside down. So reverse the World. You are so close to reaching your goals, so don't stop now. The World reverse reminds us not to lose sight of the failure of the last moment. But those last few ghosts, and then you can settle down for bedtime. So I'm close to my goal, probably my month goal. I don't know. I would say the monthly goal because we're close to the end of the month. So maybe it's a monthly goal that I'm into. I do actually have a goal for the end of the month. So maybe it's just that we're close to achieving it and we just need to keep going. So at least that's how I'm taking it. So we'll go with that. All right. So now the Sun. Okay, so the Sun, and it is reversed. So there's the Sun. All right, so the Sun reversed beckons you to get in touch with your inner child. Leave behind the bills and the paperwork. Now is time to have some fun and think about something else you love from childhood. Losing like roasted marshmallows. Okay, I kind of like that card, to be honest. I like that card. Reverse, but hey, it still works. All right, now we got the Masked Men, and it is upside down. I mean, the Hanged Man. I'm sorry, the Hanged Men. Here we go. The Hanged Man, and it's reversed. You may not recognize the existence of the ghost, but the Hanged Man reversed invites you to see things from a different point of view. When you hear the call, stop and listen to the message that's trying to reach you from beyond. Okay. Try to see things from a different point of view and listen to messages that from the great beyond. Very interesting. I kind of like that card too. We'll see what happens. All right, and then the last card, Justice. Justice. All right, Justice. It is hard to hide from your wrongdoings, especially when they reappear in court as ghosts. If you know you've done something dishonest, it's up to you to be accountable and resolve the situation. Put your ego aside before the past comes back and haunts you. Okie dokie. Well, I don't know if I have to worry about anything from my past like that, but that's something to keep in mind. But at any rate, there are the cards. So that is what it looks like. And that, my friends, I guess is all I got for y'all for this week. So and since y'all listened to me for about a little over half an hour, I think that's about all y'all probably want to hear from me anyway. So, but that's about it. I'm going to go back to watching my Royals and bid y'all adieu. So y'all have a good one. Peace out, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.